Hello, Carrie.
How
How are
are
you today?
you? Good, good. Just waiting for this moment.
Yeah.
So,
Today is not really a good day. Yeah, because it's a snake year and snake month and also it's a tiger day. So
yeah.
probably afternoon is 3 to 5.
Mhm.
Is should be this today's worst time
Oh,
for today. Yeah. So this morning, when I work in farm, and the farmer lady, and she's driving the farmer tractor. Then I
mm.
saw her walk back. She said the machine is broke. So
But when you
so I
mention,
think
yeah, but when you,
yeah.
you said today is a Tiger Day, I have checked the Huangdi is today is Wu Yin, right? So you mean Tiger Day is means um Earth branch, right?
Yeah, the Earth branch.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because we did talk about Sanxing before,
Yeah,
like three
yeah,
punishment. Yeah,
yeah.
so that's the snake, tiger, and also it's a monkey. So what happened is, so today is snake power is quite strong.
Mm-hmm.
So it's if you're the people born in like a tiger year or tiger month or something, so
Mm-hmm.
it need to be careful on the way drive, because you are more easy to meet the police or something, or some accident happen. So that's the one you need to just pay attention. I think if
Mm-hmm.
you pay attention, a lot of bad things you can avoid. Because sometimes you just not really pay attention or thinking about something else, then maybe you got a fine, you cross the red line,
Mm-hmm.
anything possible. It's just between the time. So that's why I watch it. I just think, oh, what will happen today? Then I saw they got the machine is broke. So I just think, okay, that's not too bad. Because
That's bad, yeah. But
yeah.
today is actually is not a punishment day, right? Only tiger and the snake.
Yeah, but the time, the when
Oh,
afternoon 3 to 5. That's why yesterday I
yeah,
did
yeah,
all the
sure.
shopping. So I think I better not really go out during 3 to 5, because
Mm-hmm.
I already got a this year got a problem for the penalty. So I just think, oh, I need to careful for the
Mm-hmm.
drive. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. So
Wow.
so probably I will sleep. Yeah, later on, and just give yourself enough
Mm-hmm.
not made a mistake, because yourself, you know
Mm-hmm.
because you can avoid lots of things.
Mm-hmm.
It could be caused by yourself.
Yeah, yeah,
So yeah, so if you can limit this part, then you just bravely face anything happen, that should be fine. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Something, yeah. Personal things will occur some awful time. Yeah, like
Yeah, yeah, because
yesterday
I
night.
had a friend, she's moving today, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's not a really good day, but because she have to move out. And in Australia, like they give you limited day. So
Mm-hmm.
if it's the last day you're not moving out, it's
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so you have to pay something else.
Oh, Pantry.
So yeah, yeah, but she choose the day. So what I said is, uh, she can move to the some things to the like car park, the
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and tomorrow. So that's the last day. They definitely will move in. So try to let them to put the furniture, like a bed first, and at night time. So just choose a bit a good time to get in. Just a bit like a, it's just a bit like a
Nice.
give yourself
Do you
like,
have a
okay,
golden wave in May?
yeah. What do you mean? What do you mean golden?
Oh, yeah, I heard. I mean, do you have? I mean, in Australia, do you have the Golden Week? Golden Week, since the Golden Week in Japan is a pretty long vacation of May, and actually we finally the Golden Week is over. Cause last weekend when we have been in some popular spot in Tokyo, wow, it's just everywhere is packed of the people.
Ah,
I mean, not just local people and also tourists. And but interesting is I see, especially in the Ginza. I mean, the view kind of like the before the COVID, but not mainly Chinese instead of um Southeast Asia country and Southern European countries. Yeah, so I guess maybe in the Southern European country, they also have the vacation in the first week of May. So I'm not sure what about your side.
I think I haven't
You
focused
don't
that,
have.
but I know
Mm,
the we talk about the si and hai. So usually
mm,
snack, it will for example, some people got a their date of birth, whatever year or month or time,
mm,
they got the pigger. So it could be they had some reason they have to move. It's because
mm,
we call the punish, it's a punch. So the
mm,
punch is means you something suddenly happened, then you just made a decision, so you move from one place to another place. So it's uh, snake year definitely will affect more on May, but if other
mm,
year it's also
mm.
May is a movement month. So that's for
Oh,
common. That's for common. But
for common.
if the power more strong, like snake year and snake
Mm,
month, and that
mm.
the power will be more strong. So there will be more movement during that time. So
You
so
mean
that
even
that
the traveling, even for the traveling
yeah.
people?
I had a friend, they're already on the way. And
Oh,
she told me, she said, "Oh, I know every year the May is not good for me, but it just it just happened, because
mm,
she don't want to lonely, she want to go travel or something.
mm,
Then she got another friend that she want to travel this time. So that's why they got a 1 month, to drive the caravan, all the way along this Australia, the east coast.
mm,
So yeah. So that's why I told her, you just understand, like if you choose this month to go out,
mm,
definitely you will meet something you don't know, but it just solve the problem. So don't punish, like panic for
mm.
something happened that you feel not good.
Ah,
So if you stop punish and things happen, you just solve the problem. So that should
mm,
be
mm.
fine. Usually people not happy is because they're punished, because
Yeah.
bad things happen, they're punished too much.
Mm,
So that's the only thing I can tell her. Another thing is because the caravan, you have to had a certain place to stop. So I told her, try to find the place is more safe. Like
oh,
if some place, that don't have many complaint, or don't go to the, like some carnival park or something, because
mm,
it's not really safe. I know in Australia they had heavy drugs at this moment,
mm,
so quite violence in some carnival park.
mm,
So that's why I asked her to try to choose some, maybe farm, maybe some place is safe, not many people, much safer. So could be much limited the damage or any bad things.
mm,
So that's what she can do. So she said she will check carefully where they stop, and yeah,
mm,
because you also can stop at daytime, you just prepare everything, then you can to stop your car nighttime, not in the Carnival Park, maybe some other place.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So that's the way you can, because you know you're not really good, especially she's also a monkey, born in monkey year.
Oh,
So it's really easy, you know, like for some days you got three
three
punishment.
punishment.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's why just a little bit be careful. Even two is also working. It's
Oh,
three
really?
punishment is just when three power very strong, and usually people will had a very bad things. But if the two power strong or one power extremely strong, another maybe just a little bit. Sometimes it's just little things. Little things. Uh, it's you even not feel like it's too bad. So it really depends on the place people are, and the date of birth people are, and the people you go with. So you can't calculate, hardly to calculate, but you can just do little bit of calculate, like or try to, you know, uh, do the best decision you can. But others, it's hard to calculate. So the only thing is you pay attention to everything you see, and everything comes to you. That's it.
So today we have two topics. What order do you think? Because we have already talked about here about the people. So what do you think?
Oh, yeah, we can start. Yeah, because I already put the photo.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, few photo on, and so yeah, we can start straight
Fine.
away.
Okay, okay. So yeah, let me have a start. So since we had an interesting conversation, so we talk about the newly signed mineral agreement between Trump and Zelensky, which is really exciting actually. It's really great news for us, especially because we actually discussed their Bazi on the live quite a while back, right after their failed meeting in the Oval Office. So we are keeping following up following up them actually. There's three figures, Trump and Zelensky. So we're me and Frida were eager to for today's live because this time the meeting was a success, right? It started with and interesting point that Frida told me that actually it started with three chairs, but after Trump spoke with Macron for a while, there were only two chairs left, and then Trump and Zelensky had only 15 minutes one-on-one conversation, and which led to the signing of this agreement. So you can't help but wonder what really went down behind the scenes. I only can guess, but for Frida, she can use her knowledge about the elements and the Basu to try to open this curtains, right? So please, Frida.
Oh yes, Carrie, I remember when Trump attended the Pop's friend's funeral, and on X there's a lot of video and photo showing us the conversation between Trump and Zelensky. So I put the video on the message, you know, the part. So anyone interested can clear to see. So on this video, short video, so we can clearly see they set up a three chair, and then they move the one, then you know three people and become two people. They had Trump and Zelensky is sit together. Even we had a group and a lot of people, you know, talking about this photo. Um, so the mainstream medium and the you know they put lots of like a negative describe about these two of them negotiation. So when I saw this photo, I I did use Chinese thinking to judge Trump. Why it's being a little bit too hasty and out of blue. Zelensky signed the mirror agreement. So after that, I would just think, okay, I should be use my professional, the study things to look this picture again. Because sometimes you put your the judge or you affect with other people's talking or medium talking, and you could be lost your professional, the uh, uh, to seeing this whole picture. So it's really good. So today I can review this photo. Um, so so first is we have a look at this photo. So Trump is sitting on the chair, and Zelensky sitting on the chair, and uh, we just use their body language to talk a little bit about that. So I remember when Trump had a book. It's about the art of the deal, and he did say, he says the point is that if you are a little different or a little outrageous, uh, or if you do something that are bold or controversial, and the press is going to write about you. So that's why I put another two picture in the uh, message, and so we can compare these two photo when the medium is put a lot of tension on that, and see. So we use body language to understand a bit more. So first we see this serious, the conversation when Trump was sitting, with the Zelensky. So from the photo, first we should know, like a few times before, we talk about Trump's Bazi. Actually, he has very heavy fire and soil. So everyone can see Trump bend his very thick back and shoulder, and it means he's bear a heavy responsibility in this conversation, and they sit face to face and lean forward. That means, when people body language like that, that means they listen carefully each other. So if we check the whole picture, the qi, Chinese we also Tai Chi we call shi. So if you physically you check this, and you can feel the physical stress is a little bit leading towards Trump. That's very important because for body language, sometimes we don't need to say wait the people say who is the winner or who control the situation. We just see the qi and si. Usually will tell you, from that, this qi and si, Trump is already be main charge for this whole situation. So that's a little bit of thing you can feel, that you have to feel that the way, the whole picture. You just how to say is just look at this whole picture, and you just think this picture is art. Then you just think how this power, where's the power, is this power? So when you look deeply, then you can feel this power, whole power, like a ball, and is a little bit towards Trump. That's called a physical stress is leading to towards Donald Trump. So that's a very important body message. And also the Zelensky, when he's sitting, his knee actually is like a 90-degree, and the posture is holding and persistent, and with the feet is a little bit one in little bit front and one behind. So in indicating the rejection, it could be possible. Like some people will hold, some for trust or something, not really fully confidence. So that will showing like that. But we just look back at the before the body, the language. When Trump sit and Zelensky sit, their feet is open. So say, and Zelensky is the whole, even the bottom is feeling like, he could be stand, any moment. So that's different. So when that's why when we saw this photo before, and everybody is saying, oh, they had a, the big argument, looks like they not happy each other with the deal, yeah. So that's the body language tell us. But this time it's two of them is very, the careful each other. So they pay attention to each other. So, and also the Zelensky's hand is placed between legs and cross a little bit tight. So that means he has no confidence and tightness in the relationship. But Donald Trump is like he caves are bent 45 degrees back, and his toes are on tiptoe, and which represents like a caution and friendliness. It's I remember long time ago when I learned Tai Chi, and my teacher told me, it says 45 degrees is a very, kind and friendly degrees. So that's why in Tai Chi we will had a lot of movement is 45 degree. So when I saw the Trump it sit like that, because when you sit like that, you need to use your toe power. So some people cannot be very stable, but for Trump, is his sitting is very stable. That's very important because in human body, they had a 3-point position. If you're stable, and that's the major, called Chinese 人像. We look at the people. One is your forehead, and one is your bottom, and then another is your feet. So that's the three major part. So for Trump, and he's sitting like this angle, but very stable, hold there. So that's not easy, and that also means he had really confidence about this, the deal, and also he's been, the curving like this, and to show like his support. So so that's the body language. What I yeah. Also, we talk about sitting, and we check back. Before they're sitting. The first deal when they're not happy each other, that time they're not sitting on the chair with the full bottom. That's very important, because sometimes when you talk with a person, and the person only sitting one of three, the bottom on the chair, and that means he's not really want to sitting and talk with you, and he maybe is probably want to left anytime. So that's important. But this time we can see Trump is fully sitting in the chair, and also Zelensky is almost full, sitting on the chair. So that's very important, because that means these two people is intending to sitting for a bit a long time. Not like it's for fact reason. It's just for real. Also, you sitting is give you feeling like you are nailed in. That means you are precious each other, for this moment. uh, that's very important, because the feeling like last time, they just feeling like maybe they continue. Sometimes we saw the people fighting, maybe one moment both stand up and then give a punch. So
Mhm.
so last time is the body language could be caused like a, if continue the fire, and that could be, you know, if the it's bad people, then that could be had big punch. Yeah. So that's the body language. Yeah, that's what I think is quite
Yeah.
important.
So how
Yeah.
about Macron? How do you try to expand that? Oh, maybe guess, we can guess why suddenly the maybe, yeah, why Macron want to get into the, I mean, Zelensky and Trump. How do you read it?
Well, I think for this one, we better back to their date of birth. So I already post, you know, their in the message, and I already posted their date of birth. So I made three photo. One is for Trump and uh, you know, the Macron and Zelensky. Each one had one, so we can see. I remember we had once we did talk about a combination. You know, the in file. In file had a combination is with the young water. So what happened is the Macron, and he is the young water. Actually, he got a heaps water. You know, the water is very strong. So water very strong. What I mean is in China, um, we had one quite famous word is called jianghu. Jianghu means you know, some people, you know, they will had a, you know, relationship between black and white, you know, like black power, white power. So they probably will had a lot of, you know, the one side is sea, you know, the um lowest, you know, we know the water can go to very low, very, you know, dirty place or something. So water also can go to the sky, you know, steam, then become the rain or something. So water, the people with the water, they can, you know, they just had a very flexible personality to deal with all different environment. Like some may be very bad, very poor, or even maybe very good, because it depends on the water, the situation, because the water is can transform from liquid to steam, and can go very lower, even underground the soil, and also can get up to the sky, you know. So that's why, so Michael is the person, you know. I was thinking he got a bit like both black and white power. So at least he did practice for that, like had some opportunity for that. Then Zelensky is in, we call the in fire. So in fire and young water, they are combination. So how to describe the combination is like, you know, we know the black society, usually they had a leader, yeah. So all the little black, you know, the doing some things person, they will go with this leader. So the leader says, okay, you come to me and I will look after you, you know, you do things for me. And yeah, so the relationship is bit like that. Yeah, but we can't say it's all the story is like that. Its
Mhm.
story is bit like, you know, some people, they need support, or they need depends on other support, and so they go to the strong power to get support. So I remember that's years ago, and we in the medium they had a video is about Zelensky went to France to see Macron, and they, hug together, and some people made this video and put a romantic music, like a love music. It is showing like the combination. So I was thinking, whatever happened, who withdraw, not join, the bypass this conversation. I think that's a really great idea, because if three of them join that, and Zelensky will think he had support, so he will more listen to Michael, not to Trump. That's very important, because if Trump want to make a deal with Zelensky, but if Zelensky still swing like a go American or get help from Europe, if he still swing, and especially this person is sitting with him, that's not good. So maybe the deal, is not so easy to sign this contract. So that's why I feel it's good.